So I wanted to expand a little bit on yesterday's video, and I just, every time I make a video, I feel like I get done with it, and I'm like, boy, I didn't actually say anything the way I thought it should be said, but whatever. So in the last video, I showed how I could access some emotional, we'll say, house cleaning by way of an extreme or a high intensity physical output, where I put some emotion into the action. In this case, I was hitting a pad, and I was doing it in this kind of flailing windmill style hit that I find to be very effective for this. And I just wanted to say a couple of things about it. One, I wanted to reiterate that the magic of that technique is really the high intensity to a high degree of fatigue. It doesn't take very long. We're talking less than a minute or something. But when you go at that high intensity and you go to a point of high fatigue where you are almost required to scream to keep it up, that getting to that level unlocks a sort of a self-perpetuating, a self-powered system. It's sort of like you bypass your conscious control and you enter into this unconscious, it's sort of like an instinctual thing where you become, you check out a little bit and you end up doing this thing almost unconsciously. It just comes out of you. And along with the flailing comes some emotion. It's anger, it's sadness, it's rage, whatever. It doesn't matter. The name is kind of irrelevant and oftentimes a little misleading because it's a soup. You don't actually get to tell. You can't name the individual ingredients. It's like it's all mixed together and it's all kind of messy. I gotta chase after my kid. He's getting out into the street. So it's, boy, he is getting fast. Woo, almost spilled. Anyway, it's when you get that high intensity to failure, kind of, you go all the way, and you get this automatic running of the engine where it almost feels like you aren't the one doing it anymore, and it's just happening. That's where the magic is, because what we're going for here, hi buddy, what we're going for here is a loss of conscious control so that your body, the whole thing, your whole organism, can automatically do what it needs to do. Because, I keep looking around because I'm standing in the middle of the street. Because our bodies will do what's best for them if we stop overriding it and doing something that is less ideal. Come on, little guy, let's go over. Yeah, come on. There we go. I'm gonna have to stop recording soon because this is getting ridiculous. And for a lot of people, that's a new concept. That their bodies would have the wisdom to heal themselves on their own without a doctor's intervention or something. And it's really wild. You kind of have to experience it yourself to believe it, to have your body go on auto mode for a little bit, experience how weird that is, and then experience profound benefit from it. So I really love it, and I keep getting closer to what I think is a really efficient way of getting it, or at least I'm kind of developing my own little catalog of techniques of getting it, depending on how much time you have, how much privacy you have, just what you have available to you as far as resources. Because sometimes you only have a minute, and you do what you can, or sometimes you've got a few hours and you do something a little more elaborate. So I keep exploring and I'll keep sharing. So have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one.